Dubai has been a home to us for the past 25 years. I remember when I was little and I was in Iran, and I used to tell my mother, I would love to live in a place where there is always summer. And here I am. It must be the law of attraction.
We came to Dubai because my husband's job brought us here. He was working for a company that supplied oil companies. We arrived here, we actually first went to Sharjah, then we came to Mirdif, stayed in Mirdif. And at a time when there was nothing around here. And the only thing that was around here was a fish and chip shop and some small cold stores. We were here for a while and we moved to Abu Dhabi. And there we decided to set up the business, Abu Dhabi Pottery. I would say Dubai is very much our home because when we moved here after a few years, we sold our home, our main home, which was in UK. And we got rid of all the extra things and we brought the things that meant to us a lot to here, and we set up home here. So our home is not like a home which is temporary. We have everything we own here, and we've spent a good part of our life here. Having stayed here for such a long time, there are so many things that we like about it. And I found that my children going to school here and mixing with so many different people of different nationalities, they seem to gain a kind of education that you would not have gained if you were in Europe, for example. I remember my son coming home and saying, Mom, in Lebanon they do this, and in India they do this. And it was so fantastic that he was learning so much about different countries and not even noticing that he was learning just through everyday life. I think one of the advantages of being in Dubai is being exposed to so many different cultures and meeting so many different nationalities. So if you look around my house, you'll see it's, well, obviously it has a lot of Persian handicraft and so on, but I have got all kinds of things. I've got handicraft from India and all sorts of different parts of, and the Arab world, different parts of this area. And so I've been able to decorate my house with them. And another thing that I find is really good is the fact that you're quite central here and you can travel to different parts of the world that you probably wouldn't do if you were in Europe because it'd be too far away to go to. Life is quite easy here compared to some other places. I know that my son moved to America. Although he loves America, there are things that he misses about Dubai. For example, you can order anything here, any food, and it can be delivered to you, and it's so easy to get things delivered to you. You don't have to always go out to get them. And of course the shopping malls, you know, they are fantastic. I mean, I've got every shop from every part of the world here, so that's one of the things that we like. And the restaurants, of course, we love the restaurants. When we came here 25 years ago, things were a lot more quiet here. You really noticed in the summertime when people went away, the roads were really quiet and there were hardly anybody around. Now it is so busy. It doesn't seem to have a quiet time anymore. Even in the summer, it's always busy. There are always visitors coming and going, and so it's a very lively city. Part of the culture that I have actually probably taken from this country is that I'm very careful of how I dress here. I try not to dress in shorts and so on that you probably would do in Europe, because I feel that whatever country you go to, you have to respect the rules of that country. When in Rome, do as Romans do, and so on. One of the things I love about here is the sea and the desert. And so I have made specific pots that are inspired by the sea and the desert. And some of these pieces have gone all over the world. I mean, they have gone to America, France, Ireland, and Japan, various places. And there seem to be pieces that people actually order when somebody is leaving the country as a going away gift. They commission me to make them. This pot has been created and inspired by the sea in the UAE, the sea that surrounds us. I love that, and what I do is I go on this beach and I pick up shells and corals and I make molds from them and use them to create these pots. These are recycled glass bottles which I'm creating now to be used as cheese holders or anything anyone requires. And on some of them I have used the UAE coin.